guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a whole new year and I decided why not have my first video of 2019 be an updated voluminous curl tutorial. Now this was my most watched video in my YouTube channel history and I have developed a new method of doing my curls. This is the style. It came out bomb. I want to share and drop some gems and show you guys what I did. Honestly, it's very easy, like really easy and very simple. I like to do simple things and get straight to the point, but still have it looking flawless and bomb, you feel me? So I hope you guys learned something. I'm definitely talking and updating you guys on where my head is at and in the space that I'm in. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, okay? And like this video if you like, you know, hair tutorials. Let's jump into this tutorial. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna be using these two hair tools. This is a 1-inch barrel from Hot Shot Tools, and this is the Ion 1.5-inch barrel. Love these. So I like to curl the front part of my hair first now because basically it has a longer time to set, and I like to do it going away from my face, just like this. And I always leave the ends, curl it up. So the smaller the barrel, the tighter the curl. The bigger the barrel, the more loose and wavier the curl will look, just for a reference. And I make sure I get my ends as well. Leave it on for like 35 seconds. And then you gotta make sure you pin curl it. I always pin curl, always, because this helps to set the curl in its space. And when it cools off, the curl will stay in the way that it was designed. And this is all my natural hair right here. Ooh, sometimes the pins are in there a little too tight. I'm gonna do the same thing, curling away from the face. Now, one thing I like about using a smaller barrel is that you will have a longer defined curl throughout the week. So, you know, when you make it super tight, then it starts to fall throughout the week and you don't have to put as much heat on your hair. Especially when you're doing like a partial wig or U-part wig, you basically help your hair from receiving heat damage. And you see how tight this curl is? That's fine though. Because me personally, I do not like tight curls. It just reminds me of like the 90s hairstyle or like a grandma's hairstyle. But I like a more looser curl, but I do like it to be defined, you know, maybe the first day, but eventually it falls, especially if you're in humid areas. Okay, my clip just fell. But I'm using these little clips. You can get them at your local beauty supply store. Y'all, this hairstyle is like really quick. I'm gonna grab hair in a section from behind this pin curl. I'm looking at my mirror right here, so that's why I'm not facing the camera. And same method, going away from the face. That's a lot of hair. Whew. And also this helps by like when you're, so the way my sewing is, it's falling this way, but when you're lifting the hair up and pin curling it going backwards, what you're doing is creating volume at the root. So I don't really tease my hair anymore. More so I just you know, the way I pin curl it. And it's okay if it's not perfect, like it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna curl the rest of the longer pieces. So I'm always gonna grab from the front, curl, comb out, and curl going away from the face. And these curls will be more loose. So how was you guys' New Year's? Mine was really, really good. I hope you guys had an amazing time and you were safe, but you also turned up. I went to dinner with my boyfriend and his friends, and I had a really, really, really good time. Like, I was lit. I was a little too lit, actually. I don't really drink alcohol like that. I am what you call a square when it comes to alcohol. It just doesn't, alcohol doesn't sit well with me. Like, and maybe because I'm kind of healthy-ish. I'm a fake healthy, I don't know. But alcohol is just not, it's fun when you're like with your girlfriends turning up or whatever, but like, I can't do it every weekend. I don't know how people drink alcohol every single weekend. If you do it, God bless your soul and your liver, because I don't know how y'all do it. But my Thanksgiving was good. It was raining out here. I was in DC, which is where I live. Well, I live in Maryland, but you know, DC is relatively close to where I live. And yeah. Also, if you guys would like an update on my life and how's my move and how everything has been for me, comment down below. Let me know if you guys would like that. I'm definitely going to film a get ready with me, basically my everyday makeup routine. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I do want to post consistently. I definitely want to create more content for YouTube and like just show my authentic self. And like, I feel like YouTube is amazing for creating opportunities for yourself, you know? And I'm always motivated to produce content, but then my life gets crazy and then I'm not consistent. And I'm in this space of being consistent with myself and doing the things that I really love to do, as well as, you know, like being true to myself and being, you know, more open-minded and just having a great time. Like, sometimes I can be a little too serious, especially when it's anything related to business, you know, like my business side. I'm like very straight to the point, like, you know, but I'm also very fun, and I feel like I'm ready to showcase that side of myself. Like, I love to twerk, okay? I love to listen to trap music, you know, like, your girl loves hot wings, like, you know, I don't know if you can equate that to fun, but, you know, like, I like to do different things, and I just want to show you guys my world sometimes, you know. I don't think I'm gonna pin curl this. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it sit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna continue to curl away from the face. Basically, this is all that I'm doing. This is all that I'm doing. But, you know, just to piggyback off of what I was saying, like, okay, that was too big of a piece. Let's not do that big of a piece. Let's do about this amount. Yeah, that's good for that barrel size. But to piggyback off of what I was saying, I want to connect with more people who are like-minded, on top of the fact that I want to enjoy life and like travel everywhere, and I want to, you know, pull all the potential out of myself. Like, I really want to test out all of my goals. I want to. I'm determined, I'm motivated, I have fire under my behind, and you know, I'm like excited. Usually I'm not excited about the new year. Like, usually I'm just like, oh, okay, a new year, like, you know, whatever. But I don't know, for some odd reason, I'm just in the space of yeah, okay, come on, let's go get it. Like, the time is now. The time is now to change my life. The time is now, you know, like, there's no more waiting. There's no more wishing. There's no more contemplating or being negative or thinking negative. You know, I want to change my world. And in order for me to do that, it starts with my mind. So this past year, 2018, was definitely the year of reflection. It's definitely the year of really getting to know myself better from a different perspective. And when I say different perspective, like being in a different environment, being, you know, not so comfortable, not being around family and friends, like, you know, that's new. When you're in a new space, it could definitely show you things that you didn't really realize about yourself, you know? So all of the things that I experienced last year that I didn't like about myself, or that I didn't like that happened, I have created a list of solutions so that these same experiences don't occur again in my life. You know, like, I want to change my life for the better, because I know that we all secretly, well, I know that we all go through the same things. You know, we all have our depressing moments, and we all have our turn up happy moments, you know what I mean? But I just want to have more great moments than sad moments, you know? So the time is now, people. The time is now to change your life. I literally have like 2 more pieces after this, and then this hairstyle is almost completely done. But basically, I don't, for the hair, I just let it sit like this. For New Year's, I pin curled my entire hair, and I wish I didn't. I wish I would have did this method, because I feel like my hair turns out better when I don't pin curl the bottom. So, I mean, you pin curl it when you're in like super duper humid areas. And I can't remember if it was super humid on New Year's. I just can't remember, but I'm sure y'all know why I can't remember, but yeah. So did you guys write your goals down for this, you know, upcoming year? Like, what are some goals that you guys would like to share with people? You know, like, you never know who's watching you. You never know who may be going through the same things you're going through. So definitely comment down below some words of encouragement, your goals, things you would like to accomplish, things that are going to uplift you. I want this channel to be about uplifting ourselves, taking our lives to the next level, like, seriously, leveling up, you know? Like, I want to feel amazing about myself, and I want people to also feel that. And also, when they turn off their laptop, their desktop, their whatever they're watching me on, like, I want them to feel uplifted. I want people to feel good about themselves. I want people to be inspired about whatever they have going on. Like, I want you to leave from your encounter. I want you to leave from your small encounter on the internet from me with a positive mindset, basically. I want you to feel good about yourself, because if you don't feel good about yourself, then you can't produce great things. And that's just what it is, you know? Like, I look at people, like, people who I'm inspired by is, like, obviously Michelle Obama, well, Miss Michelle Obama. Like, I'm so inspired by someone who is resilient but still true to who they are as an individual. Like, so basically, after I'm done curling my hair, this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna let it sit. And I let it sit like that for a while, honestly, until, I don't know, but I just let it sit like that. I always pin curl my hair before I do my makeup, and it usually takes me like an hour to do my makeup. So, you know, this kind of sits for like an hour, basically. I use my professional Sebastian hairspray. This is what it looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a travel size, and I spray it on my hair. And I love this stuff. And to piggyback to what I was saying, basically, I'm in a space of realizing that I'm an amazing woman. And I needed this past year to really find that voice again, because I've always been very strong, always been very outspoken, and very, like, knowing exactly what I wanted, and very determined, and anything I wanted, I went and got, and just went out and get it. everything always usually comes easy for me because I always just figure it out. I've always had to figure it out myself. But this past year was definitely different for me. And it was just different because I was just in a whole new space, and I felt like things just wasn't happening for me the way that I know them to happen for me, basically. And things just seemed like I couldn't figure out the solution as easily before. So to anyone out there who may be listening, you are always included. You are thought of. I pray for anyone that goes through anything remotely similar to what I may have felt, even if I don't go into details about how I may felt, but I definitely pray and chant for people to overcome any battles that they may be going through, because we have a lot of stuff going on in this world, and you know, you make the world a better place when you are in a positive mindset and you think of other people. And this new year, I want to make sure that everything that I do is not just about myself, but the things that I do, that it also helps others. You know, I want to involve everyone. I want everyone to feel included. So yeah, I'm gonna let my hair set and I will get back to you guys. Sorry for talking ear off, but it's just what it is, okay? Period. All right, so after letting the hair set for, you know, up 10 minutes, I'm going to use my paddle brush. It's got hair and stuff in it, but it'll work. And I always brush through the weave. And you see how it creates this pretty wave? Like, do y'all see this? Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. Then do that to the other side. And if you feel like your hair looks a little dry, you know, add some oil. I've been using this Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco Weightless Healing Dry Oil from Organics, or OGX. You can get this at Target. And you can just spray 2 little sprays to give it some, you know, shine. And then after that, I take the pin curl out and I just let it do that. I grab my comb, and this is where I kind of cover up the tracks a little bit. I always leave this one last though. Make sure you cover your tracks. Unless it's a full wig, then you're good. But this isn't a full wig. This is a 2-part wig, like I've said. Then I take this last one out. Okay, so you see how it's really curly. You can see some of the tracks. That's not cute. We gotta cover our tracks. So then I just comb it in the direction to cover the track, basically. A very new thing for me because I normally don't add edge control, but this is the Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils Flaxseed Tame My Edges. That's what it looks like. You can get it at like your local Target. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that with my little brush, my edge brush. And add that to the other side. Because I don't want to straighten my edges as much. So I see this is so helpful. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this and just lightly brush that into the curl. And you see it's still defined, but it's like in there. It blends perfect actually. Then I'm going to brush that hair and keep it still defined while also making sure I cover the track. I separate the hair from the sides, and that's what makes it look really full. All right guys, this concludes my voluminous curl tutorial. This is amazing. It came out really bomb. You could do this look for any major event that's coming up. You can definitely slay in this hairstyle. It's very quick, very easy, And yeah, I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.